Game with the 50-50. Game with the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, y'all. Let's do a little work about let's here we go, y'all. I don't know if y'all know. Westlaw and the 478 band. Real quick, ladies, hey guys, well. All right, y'all.
Honey, watch out. Children, start copying. Come on.
Hello, Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Oh, it is 10:36 in my neck of the wood. What time is it in your neck of the wood? This is BT coming from live from Huntsville, Alabama. I'm so tired of this place. I'm so ready to go back home. So that's one of my goals, you guys. Well, my brother has finally agreed to move back to Georgia with me. Y'all, I'm just so happy about that. Oh, God. So I don't have to keep running up and down that freeway coming to Huntsville, Alabama. I'm tired of this place. But anyway, Grand Rising, Lord, this is look like, I don't know if this the sunset or the sun rising, but whatever it is, it looks beautiful. So let me get to house rules. House rules says copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise been infringed. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So I'm going to start off with this right here. Hit by a drunk driver, you guys. That's me smashed in the middle of two 18-wheelers. Completely messed my life up, you guys. My grandbaby on the right side, he was 12 at the time, and then the newborn was in the back seat. So I was looking at Maurice, how he just didn't want to take responsibility. He actually getting mad at Melody. I mean, this man is aggressive and mad at Melody because she's trying to point out the seriousness of the choices that he made when he got in that car, drinking and driving. But what he do, he deflects. Oh, you disparaging my character, he say. Yeah, he deflects, you guys. Y'all see, that's a drunk driver. I mean, the car just slid right into me and my kids. I would never be the same again. I have no knees, no back, no nothing, y'all. And then it's left me in a lifelong pain. I'm in pain every day, all through the week. I am in pain. That's the results of a drunk driver. I'm still alive, right? So Maurice was deflecting. But here's my favorite saying, y'all, and y'all can apply that to y'all life. I don't know how I'm going to win. He's having this spiritual battle going on. I don't know if this spiritual battle is in this young man's head or this a spiritual battle with enemies out in the street. But he said, I don't know how I'm going to win. I just know I'm not going to lose. That's right. And that's the attitude we should always have, you guys. We got to have a winning attitude, right? So this is the ancestors. This is talking about remembering your ancestors right here when you acknowledge. When you acknowledge. I said when you acknowledge and honor the ancestors' spirits leaneth within you. So we have to acknowledge our ancestors' lineage within us, you guys. Don't forget your ancestor. Please never. Nobody don't forget your ancestors, you know. Yes, so it says the spirit of Mother Nature smiles with you all the way from the root of life. Y'all know what I did. that house in Bessemer where I was born at. It's still standing there. That little old house still standing there, and it's still looking good. I googled it last night because I dreamt that I was in Bessemer, Alabama, where my roots come from. I was born in Bessemer, you guys. But that little house is still there, and it still looks good. And then I looked it up to see if anybody was gonna sell that house. It said the house wasn't for sale. I really want to go back and buy that house. I really do. Just bad. But one of the little shotgun houses, y'all, back in the day, way back in the day. Then I looked up my elementary school. It's still there. Charles Hardy Elementary School is still standing there, y'all. But anyway, Grand Rising, everyone. I know it's going to get into the afternoon. Did I see Pinky out there, y'all? I didn't. Sometimes I don't be want to wake her because she be so busy. Yeah, here she goes. She a Pinky. She out here. All right, Pinky. Good morning, Earth Journey. Do you want me to send you the link or you just dropping by? Let BT know I'm going to wash my face and brush my teeth since she can't see me. I can see her. I'm going to put the link out for her. So when she come back, just let her know that the link is out here. Yeah, I can see her. I just didn't know she was out there, and I didn't want to wake her up. Yeah, you guys. So what we're looking at is credit one. That thing, Melody is in credit one with Maurice, right? So when I was looking at that, I couldn't help to think about what Chantel said about credit one. Are you serving in credit one? You're not serving no law, Maurice. You're not serving no law, allegedly, in credit one, y'all. So, like, let me say hi to y'all over here before I get started. Creole girl saying good morning, beautiful. TTG Mon saying good morning too. G Mon, Miss Cheryl Tuff, good morning. Of course, Pinky the housewife is here. TTG Mon saying good morning to BT. All right, Pinky, Cheryl Tuff. Good morning, Cheryl Tuff. Miss French, Mary French, good morning. Good morning, you guys. It is, I like to say Grand Rising, but most people say good morning. Nothing good about morning. We have to be careful with how these clear people change. Our ancestors will say Grand Rising. May your day be great today. May you have positive and success in your day. That's why they say Grand Rising. When you say good morning, there's nothing good about morning. Say you morning of death. Maybe just more than you said. There's nothing good about that. So we have to watch the words that we use. Pinky, I put the thing out. So I'm going to get into the history of, I want to get in the history of Huntsville before I get started with anything. We need to talk about Huntsville because like I was over there at Pinky's and I was telling Pinky that these groups of people that y'all see, 5 little groups of people that y'all see, y'all have limped everybody in Huntsville the same way. So when in term, you guys couldn't survive without Huntsville. If it was a war, y'all would have to depend on Huntsville. All the war missiles is made here. You guys, from the sea on up to the sky, in World War I, World War II, everything, the missiles been made right here in Huntsville, Alabama. Y'all would want to run down here for safety if there was a war break out between countries. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, so let me just put this through a little brief history of Huntsville, okay? You guys, I want y'all to really look at this. This is the history of Huntsville, you guys. Some of you may have seen it, but I put it out, but I didn't get a lot of views because it don't have a lot of junk in it. But this is the history of Huntsville, Alabama. So I start off with the history of Alabama and then you start off with Alabama Huntsville, the history with Marquez. Marquez's dad was, I call him Dr. Burnett. I did go to school with him. I attended Oakwood College first and then I went to A&M University. He is famous for producing Take Six and producing Brian McKnight and whole lot of other artists that not only come out of Huntsville, but he was a famous producer. He also opened up several digital business for college students. But anyway, it opens up with Marquez, the Mamusos, and you know they sitting at the table. I know myself joking, talking about Melody copying the Black Expo from him. So I'm wondering if the theme was pink, why did everybody else have on black? Was production trying to be funny and told everybody else to come in black? But anyway, I did feel like Trisha's outfit was inappropriate. She got the body for it, but you know, it was like as if she was a stripper or something. But Trish, you got a nice body, but that was the wrong occasion for what you had on. But we're gonna see these two. He's gonna go to Melody and Marsau gonna beat Marquez up there. Now Marsau is so happy to be free. He seemed like he's so free and happy spirit without Tisha. What's gonna happen if the production come there and say, well, they want to keep Marsau and they don't want to keep Tisha and the rest of the Scots? Would they allow him to shine? Because a lot of y'all say he's a breakout star, but what's holding him back is that mother-in-law and his wife. They both holding this man back. He either gonna have to step back with him, or else they're gonna have to release him and man and shine. If it was me, if I was Tisha, I would do just like Jada Pinkett did. Jada Pinkett realized that Will Smith was going to be the breakout star. That's a step back and let him broke out. And indeed, it paid off. He really was a superstar. So I can't compare him to Will Smith, but I'm just saying, for example, wives do step back when they realize that if their husband is the breakout star, but knowing Tisha, she wouldn't do that. So they said that Marsau would be the breakout star, but what's keeping Marsau from striving or shining is his wife and that mother-in-law. That mother-in-law gonna keep you back, and Tisha, because she's so negative. Anyway, so they're gonna go over there. They're gonna approach Melody, right? Melody gonna do her little thing, make her. Okay, so that's Melody, right? She is talking about her mimosas, and of course you got what's her name? This chick right here. Let's talk about this chick right here. This chick right here had the nerve to tell the world that her daughters, his dad, the daughter to Marquez, I guess she said she didn't want him to be daddy no more. She ought to be ashamed of herself, saying that little girl don't know what she's saying. A lot of times the people always talking negative around children, they'll formulate in their minds that, you know, my dad ain't no good. You do not allow your children to talk about your baby's dad and your husband. I don't care if you got a lot of anger in you. But one thing about Ken, what they're saying about Ken is that when my Quez walked over there and try to greet everybody all friendly, seemed like Trish was in her feelings because my Quez bought some flowers to Melody. He bought those flowers and she thought, yeah, he just trying to shine. He just trying to be all special. That's my Quez. But you can tell she was in her feelings. So he walks over there to the table. When he walks over there to that table with Mr. Ken, and there you go. He walks over, he greets everybody, right? He's a very friendly guy. But immediately, this is why I don't believe this, y'all. Soon as he walk over, Ken gonna get on the phone and Ken gonna say, well, I'm calling the children. I'm trying to get the children. Look at Ken. He getting up, but he's saying that he's calling the children. That's what she's saying. Calling the children to get him some money. How staged is this? Ken, if you're not doing it from your heart, then don't do it at all. I am just sick of this man. If these are your children, or you the stepdad and you're doing things for kids, why you got the broadcast every minute of the day? One subscriber says this about Ken says, I'm getting a dislike for Ken because if you're doing for the children, why sit and talk about it? What you're doing for the children? That's all he talks about, and I think that's in his effort to make Marquez look bad. Yeah. So in the confessional about Marquez leaving his family and expecting to come back as rich, he left. That was what. Mr. Fletcher was talking about. You can come back and think that you're going to leave your family and then come back and think your girl is still there. So somebody says this confession about Marquez leaving his family and expecting to come back is rich. He left Nell for 2 years and Nell took him back. But Nell took him back, you guys, but Trust me, when Nell took him back, but that wife did not take him back. Now, he did. That's what he was talking about. He would not talk about Nell. He's talking about his first wife. You can't expect to leave your family and expect to come back. And that woman's still going to be there because that's how he lost his first wife, you guys. Yes. So Marquez can't hide his feeling for Marsau can't hide his feeling for Mel, they say. He is not feeling Marquez like Mel. I will continue to say the real beef is between Martel and Marsau. Now, Marsau, I wonder, they gonna run and tell Martel that Marquez want to get with Melody. Melody has no interest in this man. But this what got on my nerve was when Ken sitting over there talking about whispering to them, gossiping to these two people right here that he's sending money to his children. And it just don't look, it just don't look good. It's not a good look. And then it's an embarrassment to the children. Yeah, very embarrassment. So here Marquez is with the mimosas, with Melody. He's going over there. Melody is saying that her feet hurt. Oh, I'm sure he is standing up there in them heels all day long, girl. By the time I got in my late 30s, them spike heels had to go. I was coming down. The older I got, the more I had to come down on my heels. So my soul is there. So my soul beat him over there. My soul is telling Melody that there you go. My soul is telling Melody that Marquez said that he had her blushing. He didn't say that. No, he did ask Marquez, could he hook him up with Melody? He cock blocking. My soul, you cock blocking now. My son, he all over there. He wouldn't have that opportunity to be free with Mel. If Tisha was there, he'd be stuck over there at the table looking all mad, but he was so happy. I've never seen him so happy. And y'all know what? This was so enjoyable. Seeing that all the people that was toxic was gone. But anyhow, you guys, I still don't trust my soul. My soul, they say, make great TV, but I don't forget what he's done to the community and what he's done to Melody. But right now, my soul don't like the fact that Marquez trying to talk to Melody. He's gonna tell Melody, Marquez said that he had you blushing. He did not. He asked him if he think he had a chance with Melody or if he can hook her up. Melody said, "Ain't you still married?" Good question, Melody. That stopped him right there. And then he says, "Great answer." He came back and said, "Well, maybe they could just be friends." And she said, "Put your resume in or something like that. You may be an asset to the company." Or he said he may be a great asset to the company. Nevertheless, you guys, his daddy is famous. His daddy, Dr. Burnett. Yeah, I know Dr. Burnett. We went to school together at Oakwood. You guys will see, take time out not to turn it. Please take time out to finish listening to the history of Oakwood. And that's all I got for y'all today. Oh, let's see what's going on. All right here, Mel. Nell is talking to Melody. She's in her feelings because Mel has given herself a title. Her title that she's given herself is that she's a mentor. Now she tried to say that with Tisha, but Tisha wouldn't have it. Tisha said she was not her mentor, but she really felt hurt, y'all. Melody said, "Well, I thought we were just friends and you were mentoring Martel. Martel is the one that was out here clowning and messing up, not me." But anyway, she said she was all in her feelings because she felt like Melody made light of the situation. Oh, wow. That is a good friend. Her mother was real sick and her mother was dying. And she told her sisters to watch the mom because she said her friend needed her. And I'm sure she needed a break too because, child, when you got somebody real sick, sometimes you got to take that break. It ain't number 5 minutes. But anyhow, she explained that to Melody. And Melody said, "Oh, you should have been said something. I could have been apologized." Well, I hold that in. So they apologized to each other over the mentor thing. And they're back on the right track. Now, Miss Fletcher, Melody has a special place in her heart for Miss Fletcher now. Miss Fletcher from the old school, she probably feel like Melody should just stay on in there, hang on in there with the marriage like she did. So I don't know if Chris changed or not. Maybe she saw a change in Chris. I don't know. But see, hotel ain't changed, y'all. And then when it opened up at that, let me go back to the front, y'all. Y'all see me clicking. When it opened up that she is in this space with Mr. Fletcher. Well, with Mr. Fletcher right here, she's telling Mr. Fletcher, "Now I am there." So y'all know Take 6 and used to be a student of my brother and my sister. They all taught at Oakwood College. But Mr. Burnett, yes, I did not know that Marquez was Dr. Burnett's son. But Burnett studied at Long Beach State University in California and at Oakwood College. That's where I know him from, but I didn't know at the time I knew him. He was a student. We were students together. Marquez wasn't born then, so I had no idea who Marquez was. So Marquez comes from a great background, 70 Adventist background, and I've known Mr. Burnett got popular when Brian McKnight and Take 6, he put them on the map. But anyway, this is Burnett study at Long Beach State University in California and Oakwood College. University, then Oakwood College in Huntsville. That's what it was when it was one of the colleges that I attended. Over the years, he worked with funk and R&B musicians, including Take 6 according to Thomas. Now, Mr. Burnett, I call him Dr. Burnett, y'all, founded the Black History Travel Company Civil Rights. He also led the Pathway Project, which focused on women and minorities who want to enter the tourism. His company was featured in the New York Times. So, Dr. Burnett, I had no idea that that was his son. You guys, I went to school with him when I was in studying at Oakwood College. But anyway, my quest come from a great background. He's an intelligent man, you guys. I'm just doing history of Alabama A&M, and then when I was going down, I didn't know Dr. Burnett had died, and then when I went down there, I learned that Marquez was one of the kids. On January 31st, 1962, this was your first student setting, guys, right? They advertised one in Greensboro, South Carolina. They followed behind Huntsville. But anyway, students in Huntsville, Alabama, participated in lunch counter sit-in at Woodward's. That was Alabama A&M students, you guys. At Woodward, photo of the sit-in show participant wearing cord, Congress of Racial Equality hats and armband, right? In the early 60s, Black resident of Huntsville also organized a nonviolent protest called Blue Jean Sunday, which was a boycott of shops that sold expensive Easter outfits. Yeah, so here's just some pictures of so many people. This Alabama A&M students back in the day protesting, you guys. Here we go. Students sitting in Huntsville, Alabama, you guys. Here's a lot of pictures. Some of them from Montgomery, you guys. But a lot of these protesters started in Huntsville, Alabama. That is where a lot of this started from the students from Alabama A&M. History of Huntsville, Alabama on January 31st, 1962. The movement was started here in Huntsville that y'all don't know. See, Huntsville was a key location in the civil rights movement in 62. Students from Alabama A&M University held the city's first lunch counter sit-in. Y'all see that famous picture of where the students sitting in at the counter? Yeah, that was Alabama A&M students. After the major refusal to address the protest, the Community Service Committee was formed to help organize sit-in and protest. This where it came from, as well as bail out arrest protesters. In April 62, a committee was formed by the city to address the concern of the African American community. An 8 lunch counter, as well as a number of other public spaces, were desegregated. May 1962, Huntsville became the first city in Alabama to be racially integrated. A lot of stuff y'all don't know. When y'all be looking at all these historical protests, it started right there in Huntsville, Alabama. Okay, continue on with the history of Huntsville. Let's just talk about the U.S. Space and Rocket Center is here, you guys. Y'all know they come from all over the world to visit Huntsville, y'all. U.S. Space Mission, right? On January 1958, the first satellite, Explorer 1, into orbit using a Jupiter Sea launch vehicle, a descendant of the Red Storm. Y'all see this on TV a lot. The first, y'all see what they say is the first, they don't say the first people on the moon no more because they didn't go into the moon. They'll show you guys that when the first satellite launched, and that was mainly because of these black women, like Sister West and other black women, because at first they were sending those missiles up, they come back down. But so when they hired Sister West and some other black females, right, they were instrumental in with their mathematician and their brains, their scientific knowledge. They were That was when the missile was able to go and explore space because of these black women, you guys. His story, and Research Park of the United States Space and Rocket Center. This stuff is centered right here in Huntsville. The U.S. Space Mission, January 31st, 1958. The first satellite, ATMA, Explorer 1, into orbit using a Jupiter Sea launch vehicle, a descendant of the Redstone. This brought national attention to Redstone Arsenal, which is located in Huntsville, with widespread recognition of this being a major center for high technology. Again, people from all over the world works here and comes here, you guys, all ethnic background. On 1960, 4,607 civilian employees, associate building equipment, 1,840 acres. Now, all this land was taken from our ancestors. And then some of this land, our ancestors' graves, they took and buried the Space and Rocky Center on top of our ancestors' grave. They're buried under that Redstone Arsenal, and they're buried under that where the Space and Rocky Center is located. The land was transferred from ATMA to form NASA. This was our ancestor land, you guys. A lot of people still live here in Huntsville, right? They are protesting because they want their dead loved ones' graves back. They have never been compensated neither. But anyway, the land was transferred from Apple to form NASA George C. Space Flight Center, right? Like I said, our ancestors' land. The Von Brauns are some Germans that came over here, you guys. On September the 8th, President Eisenhower formally dedicated the MSMC. During the 60s, the major mission of MSFC was in developing the Saturn booster used by NASA in Apollo line landing program. For this, MSMC greatly increased its employees and many new companies joined Huntsville industry community. 99% of the people live here are millionaires. 99.5% of these people are educated. The community research program, the Common Research Park was developed just north of Redstone Arsenal to partially accommodate its growth. Its industry growth has now become the second largest research park in America, you guys. Y'all hear that? The Common Research Park has become the second largest research park in America. I'm not sure if that's where Tiffany worked for these people, but Tiffany certainly wasn't used right. Huntsville was selected as the permanent home of the United States Space Operation Command in 2020. In 2023, the Pentagon announced that the temporary headquarters would be expanded. You guys, also, they have some kind of FBI thing. Headquarters is listed here as well. So it is the research center here, the Common Research Center here. Any kind of research thing here is the second largest. So what kind of people do they are educated people, you guys. They are with people with brilliant minds are here. So I'm so sick of you guys getting Huntsville a bad name. Well, you guys don't read. You need to read what they say. You want to have something from black people. The most common thing is this. It's just all you gotta do is put it in a book. So let's go with this, the history of Huntsville, because I'm sick of you guys, y'all. Huntsville is one of the richest communities there is. You got 99% of the millionaires live in Huntsville, y'all. They come from all over the world. simply because most of my engineers are working with NASA. They're scientists. Okay. Let me just read to you about the economic. Huntsville's main economic influence is derived from aerospace and military technology. You got some of the most intelligent people in the world, especially Black people. Redstone Arsenal. And then Redstone Arsenal is the name of the Army base. You have Commons Research Park. Common Research Park is the second largest research center in the world, is located there. Deflects Industrial Park and NASA Marshall Space Flight Center. Everything that goes up in space is made there in Huntsville. Also, you guys see back in the 60s when they say they sent the first man to the moon, all that's coming out of Huntsville, Alabama, you guys. All right, let's say the Marshall Space Flight Center comprises the main hubs for the area's technology-driven economic. CRP is the second largest research park in the United States and the fourth largest in the world. CRP is the Common Research Park. Also, people once a year, it's called Alumni Weekend. Mostly Oakwood College gives it. They come from all over the world. This has been going on ever since the 70s, before I got there. People come from all over the world to visit Huntsville. Y'all don't know. Y'all live right here in the United States, but you don't even know your history. And during that Alumni Weekend, you're not going to be able to get nowhere to stay at the hotels. If you want to go to the restaurant, it's hard to get in. They do that once a year, right? Come from, I say, all over the world, not just all over the United States. So it's the fourth largest in the world, the research park that they got here. The University of Alabama in Huntsville, that is another college. It's the Center for Technology and Engineering Research in the area. I wonder if that's what Trish went to. Trish says she is an engineer. It's possible. If she did, she had to go to the University of Alabama. Now, they turns out a lot of engineers. They do a whole lot of research there. So people from all over the world comes because of that program too, to go to school here. Now, if you're young, you won't like Huntsville. Most people that come to Huntsville is already retired or ready to retire. All right, that's why I say most of your millionaires live here. There are commercial technology companies such as the Network Access Company, N-Train, Computer Graphic Company, Intergraph, and designer and manufacturing of IT infrastructure, Avocent. Cingram manufacturers and industry, 20th Century Fox DVDs are made here. The Blu-rays discs out of their Huntsville plant. Yeah, all your little technology stuff, the little dish you get, all the stuff you put in your computers is made here. Samina, SCI has a presence in the area. A number of Fortune 500 companies have operations in Huntsville. Again, this is the little bitty city where millionaires come to live. Then they're going to talk about the strip mall. I'm going to go on down here. The strip malls and shopping center throughout the city. Huntsville has one enclosed mall. My brother built most of the freeways down here and these malls. Built in 02 on the site of the former Parkway. A larger mall was built in 84. The Madison Square Mall. And I don't know why they closed that down, y'all. Let me just move on down right here. Huntsville is the key city in rocket propulsion research for NASA and various organizations run by the Army. The Marshall Space Flight Center has been designated to develop NASA's Space Launch System and the U.S. Army Aviation and Missile Command, is responsible for developing a variety of rocket-based technical weapons. All your weapons is made here too, you guys. If there was a war, this is when we, like World War II, from World War II on, most of your weapons are made right here in Huntsville, you guys. If there was a war, y'all, this is the place you would want to be. This is the place you would want to run to be protected. There's so much more richness in Huntsville, right? It is a college town. That's what brought us here. My mother taught at Oakwood College. My brother, my sisters, all of them was instructors here at Oakwood College. It's a college-educated town. And like I told everybody, at Alabama A&M, the man that wrote Roots, some of y'all have this controversy in Roots, but it's okay. Alex Haley went there. Dred Scott. Y'all know about the Dred Scott decision about that famous slave. He buried right here in Huntsville. But anyway, you guys, I decided to just give y'all just a little overview of Huntsville because a lot of you always put what y'all see the Scots. That's who y'all affiliated Huntsville to, is with the Scots. They don't even belong here. They don't even live here. They came from Michigan. Yeah, and then it's unfortunately Carlos did not want the people with the brilliant mind. See, that's the problem. He did not want them. He turned them back. And then the few that Melody did try to bring to him, he didn't want it. He wanted that mess that Martel bought him. Martel bought him the Scots. Everybody on that show, if you notice, are Martel friends. That's who he wanted. Those are the type of people that he did identify with, that he wanted this stereotypical type of people on that TV show. What he don't want to show black people as being engineers and scientists and going up in space. Just think about Miss Gladys West that made the GPS system. He don't want nobody like that on his show. Miss Gladys had a lot to do with NASA right here in Huntsville, and those space and rocket centers going up there, those space missiles going up there in the air and able to circle around and come back down safely. He don't want that. That woman's still alive. He could have interviewed a lady like that. He don't want that on his show, y'all. Miss Gladys West still alive, the lady that made the GPS. All right, hi Pinky, how are you?
Good morning, everybody. I'm doing just fine. I had to because I just woke up, guys. I just woke up. I woke up 38 minutes ago because I woke up at 11 o'clock. But I'm up, and hello to everybody. And that was a great history lesson, Black Titanic. I enjoyed it while I was brushing my teeth and washing my face. I enjoyed it. I'm drinking my coffee now and eating a cinnamon roast.
Okay, Cece said that I was scheduled to travel to Huntsville at least 3 times for work tied to the industry there. Yeah, Cece. So most people that come here, that's how they get here. Either going to be through the school or some type of work. So Huntsville is full of people, not just from Huntsville, because you got that Redstone Arsenal base up there, and a lot of people come from the Army that goes there on that base too. So we have a mixture, everybody here in Huntsville. Okay, we're going to be talking about Pinky. We're going to talk about frenemies, right?
Okay. Yes.
We saw that last clip. I'm playing that last clip that they just showed, where Marsau is going up there telling, challenging Hotel. He's telling Hotel, "Hey, look, I'm better than you. I'm better than you." Did you see that? I need
Yep.
to play that for you. So we're talking about what is a frenemy, y'all. A friend is somebody that gonna be pretend. That's low down, y'all, for somebody to be in your face. There's a person who appears to be your friend, right? but it's
Mhm.
actually your enemy. And you know, Melody tried to tell this man that these are not your friends, Martel. These are not your friends. In fact, he made his wife and his children his enemies. When his enemy all the time was strategizing against him, right? What you got to say
Mhm.
about that?
Yes, they was not his friend in the beginning. They pretended to be his friend to get what they want, to take what they want, and then just and to make sure Marceau always had a fascination about Mel because she's beautiful. And smart and intelligent and a go-getter. So he wished that was his. So he made sure because he doesn't like that demon boy, made sure that marriage was messed up so he can have his fantasy of having Mel to himself. And he would throw it in that demon boy face. And and if you notice during that whole time at that mimosa, he was so happy to be there by himself. I mean, this man was, I mean, he was just as happy talking to the millimeters and just floating around like he was on air. I mean, and he wanted to make sure Melanie know about what's his name, Marquez. But
Mhm.
you should have seen his face being standing there talking to Mel. It was like he forgot all about his Scots friends and everybody at the table. He was too busy up in Mel's face and up in the millimeter's face and hanging around Mel because he didn't want Marquez to get the spotlight from him. And he was so happy. He was just shining. His eyes were shining. He was glowing like he just came off a happy train. I'd never seen him like that before. He was so glad Tisha was gone so he can be himself and just be around Mel. Ooh, that was the happiest I ever seen that man in my life on this show.
So we can say that Melody did warn this man. For some reason, wouldn't listen to Melody. He was on this bruh code. But see, my soul had this some type of connection that he needed at that time. The reason he benefited, reason he was making friends with Martel is because he wanted what he had. Yes, ma'am, he did. He wanted to be that star. He wanted to be that couple. That's what he wanted to be. He wanted for them to be that power couple on this show. Look at that. Can you read that? That too.
No, that
Okay.
says Melanie Cherie, today I started in gratitude. Didn't break, didn't break. Stayed in my right mind. Faith solid, spiritual growth, smiling more, laughing more, elevating higher. Descentment up, circle small, lover of love, trustworthy friend, stable mama, Melanie Cherie Rogers. Ooh, I clap my hands
So
on that.
that is. So Melody, today I stand in gratitude, she says.
Mm,
I don't
mm.
blame her, you guys. She didn't break. She's still in her right mind. Her faith is solid. Her spiritual growth is smiling. She's smiling. She's laughing more. She has elevated higher. Her discernment is up. She know who you enemies are. She know you guys are y'all our enemy. Y'all not fooling this lady. Her circle is small. And just like Martel trying to say, Melody don't have no friends. You don't have no friends. All these people on this show is enemies of hers. Lovers of love, trustworthy. She have trustworthy friends around her. That's why your circle is small. Stable mama. She ain't got that ghetto type of mama. But anyway, this gonna lead us into Maurice. Maurice tried to pretend like this woman was so unhappy. He tried to use this trying to use this psych on her, right? Trying to
Mm-hmm.
tell her that she was not happy, that she was embarrassed, she was miserable. And Melody made this man look like a fool. He is
Laughed in his face.
that's right. He is not intellectual. He's not intellectual comparable to Melody. What you think?
Oh, heck no. Melanie ate his butt up, laughed in his face, made him look like a joke. And one thing, a narcissist like him, he's a different kind of narcissist. He try to pretend like he's not, like he's educated, like he's smart, like he's a great thinker. This man is nothing but a con and a narcissist like the rest of them. And that made him stupid. And one thing, a person like him don't want a woman to overtalk him, to oversmart him, and they definitely don't want no woman to stand up to him and show him off. And that's everything that was showed, and it's showed on national TV, and we all got a chance to see that. He is right now plotting and scheming because he's doing the same thing Martel been doing. Now he's doing it because Melanie never done that to him, never showed who he was, and then showed him to be nothing but a peasant under her. Oh Lord, that's my word there.
Yeah, so let me put this out, and then I'm gonna put this little video up. It say Maurice allegedly serving Chantel in credit one, y'all. She said she'd been served by Maurice at Credit One. So when he's sitting down at that table talking to Melody like he this big time lawyer, I'm looking at that table. That the table she was bent over at. I'm looking at them chairs. That the chairs she was bent over at. Yes. So he trying to say that Melody is disparaging his image. You disparage your own image. God, will you come up with instead of you licking up Martel? But why don't you say that to Martel? Because Martel had bought this woman. This woman said you served her at Credit One. You and your brother doing some incestuous type of stuff at the same time with her. That's what she said now. So let me just put this on out, y'all. Y'all look at them tables. Let me see if I can find it. Look at that couch right there, y'all. This couch. Oh, Lord. It was this what Arian on this couch. This the couch in Credit One, y'all. I wonder what Arian on that damn couch right there. Oh, well, or it's just the couch Chantel said she was bent over some kind of way. She said there was no bed, Arian. Now, Arian been there too. Don't let Arian fool y'all. She said she ain't been to Credit One in a long time. She's the first one to know. Let's look at the table now, y'all. Let's look at the table. Woo! She said the table was round, so maybe he done upgraded the table. But when he talking, trying to shade Mel, that's what I'm thinking about. You see the blue chair in the back there?
Right.
That blue chair sitting back there in the door. She said they went from room to room being served. Him and all them two brothers. She said the big old brother too served her, and marsau and Maurice served her at the same time. One in the front.
She may need to go get an exam. Go to her OB.
Huh?
She may need to go to get a complete physical. Go to her OB and let that person look at it and check and test her for all kind of diseases.
Well, you better talk to them wives, child. They need to be going.
Well,
okay, y'all.
Already look like she got a disease. Ooh, yeah, I said it.
I've been served. Credit One.
It's beautiful. I haven't been in here since it was like,
Oh, the wall conference table.
There you go.
Well, this is our new conference table.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, I hope this is not about Maurice's arrest. To be honest with you, after talking about it with Maurice at Trisha's, celebration party, and then meeting with Kimmy, talking about it with her, I'm really kind of over talking about it at all. How you doing? What's going on?
Well, I think that there's some unresolved stuff that we got going.
This call meeting is about the conversation
At Trish and Kim.
Okay.
Like the energy, all that caught me by surprise. And then Also, the fact that, I was being told, you're going from person to person, disparaging my character to a number of individuals. I feel like the old belle probably would have called me directly, right?
I don't think necessarily disparaging your character. I think when it comes to your character, you kind of took care of that on your own.
Oh, tell him, Melody, tell him. Yes, he did, Melody. He sure did. Took care of it on his own. That's right, he sure did. You took care of your own character. That's right. Got out of it and did a whole fifth of left. That's right. Mm-hmm. This is how you defame his character.
Celebration party and then meeting with Kimmy, talking about it with her. I'm really kind of over talking about it at all. How you doing though? Good. What's going on?
Well, I think that there's some unresolved stuff that we got going.
This call meeting is about the conversation
At Trish and Kimmy.
Okay.
Like your energy, all of that caught me by surprise. But then also, the fact that, I was being told, you're going from person to person, disparaging my character to a number of individuals. I feel like the old belle probably would have called me directly, right?
I don't think necessarily disparaging your character. I think when it comes to your character, you kind of took care of that on your own.
Mel, do you believe your statements about the DUI arrest, is that your get back?
Get back? Get back to you for what?
For anything that you felt like I've done to you in the past, you were like, here's my moment. I'm going to get it back.
Oh, no. I literally just stated my own opinion. I don't know why it's different right now, but
it seems as if the pain and embarrassment and everything that you experienced.
What you got to do with my?
I'm saying, no, I think your introduction to the public, right, was an embarrassing situation that you had to go through.
What's your non-negotiable? Let's say I decided to give Martel a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
And Martel continued to cheat and continue to do so in a disrespectful manner. And by disrespectful, I mean anybody is calling my phone.
Is a respectful way to cheat?
Well, it kind of sort of is now.
So y'all see, Tammy brought that up first. She said, "Is there a respectful way to cheat?" She the first one that said it. Well, y'all should know. Let's take a look at some of the stuff he's saying about his character being discouraged. So we're going to look at credit one, you guys. Let's just see what credit one. Let me just bring this on back around. Y'all just be patient with me. I'm going to bring it on around so I can just finish that on up. I want it on the same slide. Ooh, Lord, wait a minute. Okay, no. So, CK just gave this long speech about his staff. Leave his staff alone. How they are hard workers and how they are so responsible. Now, this is the DUI now. They running that, and nobody want to hold the counselor, Maurice, responsible for the DUI. Now, he's going to drive up for the film. He's going to drive up like he's in this fancy car. Now, when I see him leaving the court or coming to court, he always in some old car. This is how they do, y'all. For the filming, they gotta rent a car for the filming. They gotta rent everywhere. Well, let's just see what happens right here. He's been released from jail. Let's see.
But take a look at the video and let me know.
Oh, this come from what's happening, you guys, okay? And this is Lance. Lance got arrested the same day too, y'all, or the next day. But they were all, it was Destiny, Lance, and Martel. All of them just getting arrested over and over and over. And this is who CK is talking about, how responsible his cast is. Let's get it.
before, seem to have been able to have made this day party. Even Lance Fletcher. So we know he got.
So I don't want to keep her. This is what's happening. Yeah, so Lance Fletcher was arrested on May the 26th. So this happened in May, and while it was, and then now they're at Black. You can see how they got it. Now across the street now, you got the church over there, you got the funeral home over there, and how they got this set up, I don't know. Okay, this is them. This set up at Black. They're all outside. Now, let's take it back. Let's take it back to this. This is a brother also. That big brother right there was all in that comment right here. He was all in that comment bullying those elderly people allegedly crossed the street, right? Bullying. This is Love and Marriage Huntsville cast who Carlos worship. Who Carlos see as a pillar of the community. Now she said the girl said she had one other brother too. She said she had Maurice, she had Marsau, and another brother, and I wondered that's him. All of them had credit one. So now if we take a look at this, what's going on now? This in the middle of the day, y'all. In the middle of the day while you got other business going on. Maybe you got a funeral going on across the street. You got church services going on too. And who is disturbing the community? These people are. So there go Lance. He just got out of jail. Little Chris. What's her name? Said, look, Chris been in 3 times. Now look at the car. Look at the car. How they have to flex with the car. The car. This is what they got showing him pulling up in. You mean to tell me that this is who this girl had? She had the nerve to say that she had these brothers, one in the back, one in the front, and then the other brother too. Oh my God, y'all. And not only that, don't forget now, Arian was to pass around. Arian was to pass around. I want to say that they are filming Arian while they're having sex as well, allegedly. Okay? So Maurice is getting out of the jail, y'all. Where's Kimmy? Kimmy, where are you? Your man didn't come home? Let's keep running. Okay, come on now. Say free Reese. The Scots. Trying to get the thing to work, but anyhow, this is the picture he taking. And then that little orange car. This is not the car that this man drive, y'all. Neither one of them. This is not the car. Come on, get the plan. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let's see what's going on.
In,
okay, so she's talking. I'm sorry. Look at the one. She look cute right there.
I think that's what's happening, y'all.
Anyway, that's the car that he pulled up in. A double French roll, she say. I ain't seen that since the 60s, that hairstyle like that, but, it look nice. But anyway, so,
one
so
look nice.
they in the daylight. There go Funky Geneva. And you can see Trish and her man, and you can see, who else is there? Oh, that's Mom, Tisha. Yeah, you see all of them. This is at Black now. Now, there go Maurice, y'all. He just got out of the jail, right? Look at them. They still drinking, and it's hot. It's hot. Ain't no air conditioning. Got the door wide open. Let's see if they saying anything. See what he's saying.
Y'all have to let the wheels and just want to
Go back. Let's see. Go back again, y'all.
The time was had, but let's take a listen now to Maurice.
Sorry,
when
this
he was
was
asked about the arrest.
Shout out to what's happening. That's why I get this from.
Don't have no air conditioning, you guys. I don't even know if there no lights on. Well, do y'all?
We hung out, we talked some shit, and then
Yeah.
the energy be good. So
So
that day that y'all met, y'all hung out that day. Oh, so did he approach you, or did you approach him? Like, did you think he was? He approached you. Okay, so the same day you met him, y'all.
Not the same day, maybe like the next day.
Okay.
Like we met at night, we met at a local bar, so he had to get home, I guess. I don't know, but I had to go home too, so we were just hanging out. The next day we went out.
both y'all in a relationship at that time?
I'm not sure 100% what he had going on at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm completely single,
Okay.
living life, and I'm thinking this could be him.
Okay. So you
Oh, so you looking for a relationship, you looking for marriage, you looking to have some kids or somebody, all that good stuff.
okay.
I enjoyed the time that we spent. Like, he made me feel good. He was handsome.
So within 24 hours, y'all seen each other again. Martel, hush. Hush. And that's why she feels.
Double taking
Well, he's able to me now, but he was fine then. Yeah, really? Yeah.
So you don't think he's handsome now?
No, he's a little smoother now than he was then because.
Ain't that smooth better man?
Ain't that?
He just know how to talk with.
Oh, you got
Okay.
that outfit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So that really won you over.
Yeah.
Was the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
So within 24.
Where's Aaron got on the tutu, y'all? With a jacket. All right, that's all I want to say.
Hours of you meeting him, y'all seen each other again. Okay.
Oh, you went in for the kid.
So where did y'all see each other the next time?
At his business.
What business?
I can't remember the name. I think it's like Credit something, but it's right off of university. He has his own business.
Credit one.
And yeah, credit. Yes, that's absolutely that. That's
So what does it look like in there?
Okay, y'all. Counselor. Oh, counselor. She said that it was going down at Credit One. Yeah, y'all. So what if actually y'all use this building for? Because even your own wife said y'all party hard at that building. This was a little young girl counselor. She said you had a bent over the table, bent over on the chair, and there was no bed. Keep it rolling, counselor. Is this girl disparaging your image?
Do you remember anything?
They just fixed it up.
Okay, but then what was it?
I know when you go in, they got this round table, different rooms. But we mostly talked and chilled at the round table
Okay.
and had our fun in the different rooms.
Oh my God. Oh, so that you would have got a table big enough this time. I think he'd have upgraded on the chantil. We saw another table in there, chantil, since this came out. He'd have upgraded. Credit One, yeah, got that round table in there and them chairs, and yeah, there's no bed. Oh boy. All right, let's keep it going, y'all. We're looking inside view of what's going on at Credit One.
Within 24 hours, y'all was in another room having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. I mean, that's.
Was anybody else?
I'm not gonna judge.
Maurice.
I'm for real, yeah.
Okay.
Who? If you don't mind me asking.
Maurice, and then another time, Maurice's brother.
Micah? They all look alike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you.
So how many times, like, did you see Marsau?
A handful of times.
A handful of times.
I
Okay.
mean, it's like the length of your relationship.
Basically.
Okay.
It lasts about a good few months, maybe about a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
On and off.
Okay. So what was the basic, like, did he take you out? Were y'all in public, or were y'all just like at Credit One? Like, did y'all eat?
Public.
Y'all was never in public.
At Credit One, we met at the club.
So y'all was about fucking in Credit One.
We definitely was fucking at Credit One.
Okay. Okay.
Maurice got cool with my friend.
Okay.
They was hanging out too. I don't know what they had going on, but I do know that was a thing too.
Okay.
And
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, subscribers and fans, we are getting the inside view of what really goes on in Credit One. No wonder we don't see no file cabinets in there. You gotta have room for the tables. Honey, this is some juicy stuff. I am so glad that they came out with this Credit One story, y'all. Great Credit One story.
And she not here, so
Yeah,
we'll leave that at that. Yeah, we here to talk. You right? Okay.
We might pick her up next time.
Next time, part 2.
but I can't say she was there with me a couple times that we met at Credit One to talk to Maurice and Marcel. It was
Okay.
Oh, so it's going down at Credit One.
basically.
I've heard about Credit One, but like this is the first time that I'm hearing like a story where I can be like, oh, okay, she told me. I just heard that was somewhere that they take women and obviously get it on.
Do they think?
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it wasn't no beds, but
It wasn't no bed.
we figured it out.
So where we all at?
Yeah, wasn't no beds. It wasn't the 2 blue chairs in the front. Wasn't no gold couch that we see. Or is it the tables in there with Maurice sitting at right now? Which room are you in? And not only that, the third brother, to that big fat brother, big old fat jolly Santa Claus brother. She had all them brothers up in there. Oh my God. All that incest shit going on up in there.
Hey, oh my God.
Figure it out.
Where's your husband?
I'm saying you're supposed to.
Have we figured it out a couple times? I know.
Yeah. Oh, Tasha K said, you look awful weak, bro. This girl telling you to hush and shut up. You can't even do an interview for it. She just done took over.
I swear it's not about us. Oh, Lord. I understand.
Oh, I was gonna have to figure it out.
Okay.
The table, the chair.
We never did it on the table. That would have been good. That would have been good. That house was pretty big.
So what we up on the floor with some.
Y'all was on the floor.
It was,
Hey, that's the best set.
no, it was also like chair bend over type vibes, like real quick
Okay.
pumping.
So it was quick. It was not like nothing passionate, nothing up here. I'm making.
Yo, what's it, them blue chairs? Girl, what's it, that couch? That's what I want to know. What about the chair that Melody's sitting in? Oh, I don't need to bring your name up, Melody, but she said some chill-like stuff going on in there.
Look, it's
Absolutely
pump
not.
up. Got a nut. Gotta go.
Oh no, did you fall in love with him?
I'm a person like people because I like people.
Yeah.
So I like him. So
Okay.
I didn't judge him based on the fact that he was fat. I just
You said
talked to the
bad.
fact that
Oh,
my coochie was good.
oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
So originally, when you first met him, did you know that he was married? Did he have a ring on?
I don't remember him having a ring on,
Okay.
but the way
No, he didn't have no ring on. I answer that for you. We know he didn't have no ring on, gal. So, Credit One is going down on Credit One. Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. Yeah, you remember that song? I used to love that song. I could dance out that song. Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. Freaks at Credit One. They were freaking out at Credit One. And they got the nerve to bring it on TV at the same time this girl described what they going on in Credit One.
Mm-hmm.
What
You know
think?
what I was thinking about? How Maurice, he want to get on to
Hold on.
Melanie.
Talk to the audience while I go to the little girl room. Tell the audience.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Maurice want to come at Mel over something he did and continued to do by drinking and being under the influence of alcohol while driving, and could have unalived a whole family. And then Martel brings another side chick up that they all have used and been inside of. And this side chick even names Maurice in on that interview that Maurice even had her along with his brother. But Maurice never come at Martel saying he's trying to disparage his character. But why is it you never come at Martel when Martel is doing all this stuff to make you look bad, but Melanie have never came at you, never tried to make you look bad, although she already know what you are, but you never come at her. I mean, never come at him because he got more dirt on you. So you want to misplace your anger out at a woman that never done anything to you, but help put you on a platform so you can get up off your couch and try to work for a living. But we see that you don't even do that. But you want to come at a woman, but you came at the wrong one that time. Mel is not Kimmy. Mel is not Tisha. Mel is not one of those side chicks that you had and still have today. She is a totally different type of person. She is the type of person you don't come at unless you go to school for real, for real, for real, and become an attorney for real, for real, for real. And you have to be totally have wonderful and done nothing ever wrong. Okay? But we see, and I know what you are. That's why I just can't wait to get that interview up and the person that get that interview so she can tell all about your history. Okay? But anyway, he never come at Martel, because if you come at Martel and say, Martel, you trying to disparage my character, you trying to bring me down, you trying to say things about me that's untrue. Is it because you're unhappy? Oh, he don't want to do that because Martel got all could because you and Martel and Marsau and the rest of you, that other guy, y'all used to lay down with the same women all the time. At Credit One, while Kimmy trying to say, oh, it's just boys being boys. There ain't no boys. These are old grown men with gray hair. Okay? These are old grown men. And Kimmy, you're old enough to have 5 and 10 grandkids. So don't even get me started with you, because I'm trying not to talk about you. This is 2025, and I said I was going to be good. I'm just waiting on the person be ready to do that interview so I can blast everybody. Okay.
Okay, you guys, thank you so much. So let me put the other one through. This is Martel. Marsau, y'all. Y'all saw that. What Marsau, what he say, he called himself. I guess Marsau said he just gonna take over. He gonna take over this show and take Martel's spot from him.
Before you show that Black Titanic, did you hear what I said, that Maurice never come at Martel? Martel do a lot to disparage his character. The woman came on and said that she slept with Maurice too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he don't come. He haven't came at him yet.
So I thought about that out. Yeah,
I was probably
he's not coming after him. Instead, he want to go after Melody.
Right.
Marsau Scott embarrassed Martel host in upcoming episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is Urban Belle. I'm going to put that through, you guys. He's going to take that spot from him, and they have no respect. How is he better than the people that put him on? I don't care. They ungrateful. They're ungrateful. They sit right there and had the nerve to snub nose Melody mimosas. When you see that, talking about she copy out for them, Melody mimosa was full of elegance, class, and organized. Yeah.
And that wasn't a expo anyway. Anybody know an expo? Expo where you set up tables and people are trying to showcase their businesses. That was not. They think we're clowns and fools like them. I need to talk about that. I need to blast him out on that.
This is just a little short clip of the upcoming thing with where he is. He's just gonna take over that show. But boo, we got news for you. If Mel gone, I'm gone.
House, and at this open house, it was stated that you connected Martel and Trish.
That's a lot. You sound pathetic. No, you make your wife look pathetic. You can throw off. But I'm not going to throw off. But look, it's the same. I don't think there's understand that. No, you have to answer it your life.
So this is Urban Belle, you guys, by Amanda Niles. Martel host and Marcel Scott will face off again in the next episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So Marcel Scott and Martel host friendship is pretty much non-existent in the current season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. A few episodes ago, Martel told Marsau, he didn't like what Marsau said about his conviction during the appearance on CK YouTube channel. Marsau said he lost respect for Martel. When Marsau stood in this opinion in person, it resulted in an argument between the two men. Marsau quipped he would not lose his marriage to a shareable side chick like Martel then. Martel then accused Letitia Shot of being nasty in college. So y'all know what happened about Sonny came out and said that bed bug ambushed the set, right? She called herself was gonna throw shade or come for Maso. And Maso told her, honey, I've got pictures or videos of you being a shareable. Martel also accused Marcel of cheating on Letitia with multiple women. At this time, they don't care. We don't care. So move it on along, Martel. When Marcel and Letitia told Martel to provide proof, he did not. Since then, he bought a video, you guys, out of some woman named Chantil. Maso also blamed Letitia for Melody Cherie Rogers filing for a divorce. Typical narcissist. Blame Letitia did not make you go get your butt up, put your pants, your shoes on, and drive over there to Bedbug House. Not only Bedbug, we see that you were being with Trish too. We saw plenty of women that you was with. So don't be blaming on Letitia. Things only worsened when Letitia clapped back at Martel on Carlos' YouTube channel. She accused Martel of sleeping with men while he was in college. Well, I got to say about this, Tisha. You said those are your receipts when you was in college don't matter. So why should his receipts matter when he's in college anyway? When Carlos told Letitia to use the word allegedly, Letitia refused. Marceau responded by threatening to sue and interviewing a woman who alleged that she slept with Marceau and Marceau Scott. Maurice Scott and Marceau creating this incestual type of mess in my eyeball. It's just, oh, y'all. Incest between these two brothers. And then Maurice got the nerve to talk to this girl about disparaging his character. Why wouldn't he have that conversation with Marceau, with Martel? These men love to be in women's face because they coward. Why don't you go over there and tell Martel that he was disparaging your character, counselor? He also posted a photo of a man that he alleged that Tisha was with or in his date. So, considering recent social media developing and the upcoming episode, it's clear Martel and Marceau won't be on peaceful terms anytime soon, you guys. in a preview for the next episode, from the next episode, Marsau and Martel will have another messy exchange. Marsau tells Martel, "You sound pathetic." Oh my goodness. Martel responded, "No, no, no, no. You're making your wife look pathetic." Marceau continues as Martel stands up. "You can storm off, but guess what?" Martel denies that he is walking off. Marceau stands up and fixes his jacket before smuggling, telling Martel that "I'm a better man than you are." Yeah, that's what he told him, you guys. "I'm a better man or a better person than you are." Martel, your wife tried to tell you over and over about these people, right? You help them get on their legs and stand on their feet. You help them get out of the trash bucket that they were in, and this is the thanks that you get. I don't feel sorry for you and your bed bug over there. You lost your income, you lost your family, you lost everything for this damn shareable, and that's on you. So my soul feels like he's a better man because his wife ain't going nowhere. Them hit Cammy and Tisha ain't going nowhere. See, you got a different type of woman. Your woman got high self-esteem. Her parents, her mother taught her to have self-esteem about herself. So she has some kind of self-esteem. These other two women don't have no self-esteem. Their identity is in the man, whether it's a peaceful man or not. They're gonna be in there. They're gonna accept the fact that they men's are cheaters and they don't care. They not going nowhere. So you can throw all kinds of shade at my soul and Uncle Festus, but see, they women's don't have no self esteem. They women's gonna stay right there. They don't care what they do. We don't care neither. Right, we don't care. We don't care. Honey, let me tell you something. You're right, Pinky. These men's cowards, they love to be in women's face. They love to be in women's face. I can't think nothing more disparaging than what he had this girl on to say about my soul and him being like in like a incestuous type of relationship. All of them having sex together.
That is nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty. He instead he got to worry about Melody talking about a DUI. That's what he want to talk about. Fix everything on Melody, talking about how unhappy Melody is. Trying to use reverse psychology, y'all.
Mhm.
Honey, I'm gonna tell you what. This man has always been Martel rivalry. He have always been a frenemies. Despite him disliking him, he just hung on in there till he could figure out, till he lost his family, he lost his income. Yeah. So that was his characteristic. He don't be a friend, pretend like he was a friend, but he really is the enemies. All them Scots, they enemies to the Holtz and Melody too. But Martel ain't got sense enough to know it.
And you got to remember, nobody really want to film with Martel. They're only doing it because they have to. Uh, if you, if they give them an option, they don't want to film with him. They don't. So Martel has no other recourse. Uh, so they trying to. They don't want to film with him. They Scots only do it because they have to, and they are not like Melanie. Melanie got a choice. She can do what she want to and film with whoever she want to. Whereas the Scots don't have a choice because those are the low totem poles in the water with the water almost gone. They have to because they don't have a choice. It's like a job. You got to go to work and you claim, "Ooh, I can't stand this job. You've been harassed every day at this job. You hate this job. You hate getting up. It makes you depressed, everything. But you got to go because you ain't got no other income. You ain't got nobody else. You living paycheck to paycheck, and if you miss one check, you will be homeless. So you got to go to work. So the same thing about them with this job, they got to go to work. They got to film with him because That's what Carlos wants. I mean, CK wants. And what he wants, he gets. And he's nasty and messy, just like them.
Notice I got this picture up. This picture right here, this woman right here represent intense competition, y'all. With all her achievement, they can't keep up. They still stuck. They still stuck talking about that old divorce back there. But this woman have achieved so much now and during the divorce. She was still achieving, right? So what happened is that the females, they couldn't compete with her. So what did they do? They turned around and stopped being her friends and became her worst enemies. When they walked in that girl's house and saw how she lived, this woman brought them in there to pamper them, make them have a great girl's day. And what they take, oh, you bougie, you done changed. You know, and down there, even we can look at the example at the girls' trip where this woman rented a mansion for them, private shelf, whatever they wanted, they had it. They had the intense, nice living. But what were they doing? Trying to gang up on her to belittle her, y'all. So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
competition. They can't compete with her. So what they do, they view Melody as being a threat because of her success. Instead of being a friend with her because she's successful, they view her as a threat. Instead of the teacher to say, okay, my friend tried to give me, she tried to give them the blueprint, but no, they looked at her as being a threat to them. As a matter of fact, everybody come on this show wants to take her spot. Everybody come on this show, that's their goal, to come in. And this woman wrote, it's a, like, you know what you do, even just as a content creator, how just putting stuff together is brainstorming can be very difficult. Can you want man to try to put a TV show together with this woman, the kind of brainstorming she had to do, and for all of them to think that they could just come in there now, take her spot, take over the show and belittle her. That's what they do. They see her as a threat.
But
And
you
I
got to
really,
also remember, Black Titanic, excuse me, but you also got to remember that's people that never had anything. I came across a lot of people like that. People that never had anything, they act like that. You can't take them out of that world. You can't show them. You cannot show them or show them. It's not like you bragging or showing your home or showing what you got. Is you just want to do like everybody else. You want to bring them to the house and let them have fun. You do it with your girlfriends that got the same at the same level and same means that you have, and it's okay. You can relax. But when you bring people down, people that's never had anything, people from the gutter snipes like Tisha and Kimmy, they don't know how to take that. And I can actually speak that in truth because I had that happen. I had it happen so many times. It's pathetic, pathetic. So I don't bring people that never had anything. I'm gonna just say it. I don't bring low class people up in my house because you can't you can't let them have a good time because they don't know how to act. They wanna talk about you, thinking you're bragging, and you ain't bragging. You're just showing your life just like a person that living on Section 8. They show their life. And I don't understand why is it people that got stuff like Melanie or people that got a big nice house and never have to worry about things. You bring them to your house, they call you bragging. And you're not bragging. But I can bring a one of my girlfriends that on the same level as I am. I can talk to her normal. And I can bring somebody that ain't got shit to my house. They think I'm bragging. And it's like, and so I and gotten to the point. I don't do that. I've been there, done that. I don't bring low class people. I hate to say it. I don't bring scum to my house
well,
because
that's just gives an example of this picture I got. It says that like Melody was questioning her about the DUI, and then she's sitting up there at the table. She just told her husband that she was cordial with Melody. Now she's sitting at the table all frowned up and battering because Melody was talking about the DUI and how, she was asking her, did you see the red lipstick on his shirt? Now, my problem with her is that you won't, you didn't mind gossiping about Melody and her business and your cousin, your blood cousin, your first cousin. You didn't mind talking about that girl like a dog, right? But when it comes to Maurice with the DUI, y'all want everybody to shut up and look the other way. That's my problem. And you're right. You're right, because they'll come in and maybe you done grew up with them, right? Maybe you done grew up with these people in the hood. Y'all been in the hood together, right? But you done went to school and you done graduated and you done got got your little house and your little car, and then they start talking about something, you acting different.
Right.
How am I acting different? Because I want to get out of the hood. It's nothing wrong with wanting to better your life. Yeah, so yeah, I don't want to call them low life, but what I would say is you're right. Sometimes that's how they did Melody. When they saw how Melody was living, they turned on that girl. They became her enemies. And anyway, they're showing a picture right now of teacher as the copycat. Melody had said something about a YouTube, doing a YouTube and what have you. Guess who said she getting ready to do a YouTube? Tisha. Guess who hairstyle she got? Melody. She got Melody hairstyle, and then she's sitting somewhere at look like a Starburst where she can get free internet. Why would a millionaire need free internet? Hello, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still. I just don't know, because when I say things, people, I don't know. People take what I say the wrong way, so it's best as I shut the fuck up, because when I say things, I be, I, I, I understand how Melanie is living. I understand what she do, what she's trying to do. She's just trying to have fun. She ain't thinking about her house and how she's living, because that's just her normal day of living. So I understand that. I live that life. So when I say shit, people take it the wrong way. So fuck everybody. I'm not saying fuck everybody in the chat. Y'all got to. Oh Lord,
Remember, Destiny did her the same way.
Yeah, Destiny
Destiny had
didn't
the
help her.
nerve to say, "Oh, when you coming up, you don't like to bring your friends up." But what did she did when she got you on a show with your ungrateful self? Yeah, she can
Destiny is
say
a
that
low life too.
Melody don't like to bring her friends up with her. You on her show. If she didn't want to bring you up, you wouldn't be on her show. If she wants you to stay down, she would have let your lights got cut off. So yeah, you're right. Certain people, we call them frenemies. Yeah, they only what you can do for them. They want to take your spot. They feel threatened by you. I don't care what you do for them. You can lay out the red carpet for them. They still won't appreciate it. And that's all I have for today, y'all. What time? At 12:33. I did almost 2
It's
hours.
12:33.
Yeah, I want to thank you for being here today. And let me put this up. I've been wanting to do a topic on this. I guess do. Y'all know why y'all say amen at the end of a prayer? Since you are always calling his name, time to meet God, amen. So I'm going to, do anybody know when they saying a prayer why they say amen? Do you know?
Because it's in the Bible. Amen.
Is it in the
I don't know.
Bible?
That's why I'm asking. I may be wrong, but I'm here to learn.
Okay, I'm going to do, that's going to be my next topic. Why do you say amen? All
Amen.
right, you guys, I'm getting ready to go. I want to thank everybody and give a shout out to everybody for being here. And remember, you guys, Melody talk about having discernment. We got to have discernment when it comes to friends, because people come in your life, they be like vampires. They be laughing in your face. And then when they get what they want out of you, they gone. They try to suck the life out of you and keep you down. Pinky, I had to block somebody because that person, it's just always down, down, down. It's never a nice day. I mean, sometimes when you call me, just say hello. Don't call me with all these problems. It's never a nice day, and it's always bring me. So I blocked her yesterday. I couldn't deal with it yesterday. I unblock her by the end of the week. But I'm
Hmm.
dealing with so much down here with my brother too. I don't have room. I just don't have room for her right now.
Just don't
So
have
we
room
have to
for the
learn
craziness.
how to guard our peace as well, y'all.
Hmm.
You got anything you want to say, Pinky?
No, I just want to say, we are 1 week into the new year 2025. We are 1 week into it. Today is January the 7th. Peace and love to everybody. That's all.
Yes. So I'm going, you guys, and I thank y'all for being here.
And
I got.
Black Titanic,
Oh
how
yeah,
baby
yeah. Did
girl
I
you
tell you about
watching
the?
Torch?
Hold on. Did I tell you about the good news?
No.
My brother,
Oh,
my brother agreed to move to Georgia with me.
oh, thank you, thank you,
I'm getting
thank you.
ready.
I've been praying for that for so long.
Yeah, so I get ready to start packing and getting on out of here. I don't plan on coming back down this way. Only time I got to come back down this way is for the court.
Oh,
That's it.
I am
Other than
so
that,
glad.
I don't ever want to see Huntsville again. I
Ooh,
don't.
I'm so glad. Yo, let me just say this. I've been praying and talking to this has been a thing that I've been talking about with Black Titanic for a long time. I haven't I Black Titanic?
Hmm.
And now the fact that he's agreed to go, that takes worry off my chest, and I am so happy for that. Now, see, this is how you know when people are happy for you. See how I'm happy for this to happen, and she told me about it, and I'm expressing happiness like a person should be. People that's got the demon hearts and the dark hearts and the dirty hearts, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do nothing like that. They'll be pretending like they happy for Black Titanic and be wishing the worst. So you have to watch out for people like that. Them no good demons.
Okay, you guys, I thank y'all so much, and don't y'all forget that I do have a cash app and a PayPal. Let's see what she said. Oh, this lady from Muscle Show. Oh, Miss Titania lets people do a review of. Oh yeah, Muscle Shows. I forgot all about that. It's so close to Huntsville and everything, and everyone came to and went through. I want to love and hear your perspective. Oh, I forgot about most of the music started here too, y'all. I forgot all about that.
Hmm.
Yeah, all these back in the day, yeah, all of them would come to us. Most of the shows is just off the. Oh, this one is texting me now. I done blocked her. That's oh, that's she texting me with the junk. But anyway, yeah, we'll get back on the Miss Case Woman. I kept seeing you said talk about the music. I forgot about the music. So yeah, Huntsville has historical when it comes to the music. Y'all like Ray Charles, all those people, Little Richard, all of them came through here. Yeah, this is where they got their start at. Miss Walmart, thank you so much. I'm gonna have to come back with the music, and maybe you can be on my panel, Miss Walmart. I forgot all about that. The music, yeah. Ray Charles, Little Richard, all of them got they start from here. Yes.
Hmm. They sure did.
Yeah, thank you, Pat. She said, this is so wonderful to hear, Miss BT. You can release that word, all of you now. He will be with you. Yeah, girl, they done took all, this done ripped my brother off down here. Oh, his
He's where he
bank
should be.
account, everything.
2025.
It's okay. I'm getting him out of here. Yeah. All right, you guys. Bye. Well, later on it's 2 time. Let's do some dancing around here. Oh, I love to dance. To me, that's a stress buster. See you later, Pinky.
Okay, see you later.
Game for 50-50, game for 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, now let's do a little work about let's go, y'all. I don't know if y'all know. What's love and the 478 man? It's like, so,